TrackStar. Twin summer, me and a couple pretty girl back to back. Twin dimmer, twin summer. With one bottle of go, you have to bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer. Nah, fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer. Man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama. Twin summer. Man, TrackStar. Twin summer. Me and a couple pretty girl back to back. Twin dimmer. Twin summer. With one bottle of go, you have to bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer. Nah, fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer. Man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama. Twin summer.
Up top, Dream X Wagon, bad bro. I don't know if any interruption I go on nice stream at all. For whatever reason, I'm green enough. Yeah, man, so the most significant aspect of the rhythm to me are the bass. Yeah. So I need to kind of make sure some keep the bass front and center. Hey, for real? Whoa.
Yeah, me now, man. TrackStar. Twin summer. Me and a couple pretty girl back to back. Twin dimmer. Twin summer. With one bottle of go, you have to bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer. Nah, fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer. Man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama.
Dream X real thing. Wow. Bumbleclot. I wanna come on road, no problem, dog. Bumbleclot. You say a YouTuber say it. Don't get me hopes up, dog. Yeah, if it's a YouTuber say it, I lie my blood clot, tell dog. My brother on YouTube channel named Tef. The entertainment feed, dog. The man keep on a post video chat about squash free, brother. Every time squash puts it on Instagram, this man I come and chat about squash free and squash that jail, brother. So for that man there, him not credible. You know what I say? Him cool, but him not credible. I'll lay out this thing up on the mix and dive into the mix. Like I said, still the bass line in other rhythm are the most important thing to me because the bass line really kind of drive everything, and that are the one element I want to keep. Now I mean the bass line just different, and that are the bigger or the biggest element. Well, I want to make sure so we preserve that. So let's route up everything to the mix and get into the mix. Of all of the them thing set up. So all of that, boom. What is this right also? It's a flare. These are the bass, right? These are the massive bass. Alright, so yeah. That's a channel 14. So that means a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So put this at 10. When we link it, we're not got no problem. Alright, so let's link everything to the mixer. Control Shift L. Cool. Let's turn on everything to a manageable level. Alright, cool. So then on top of that we have Let's turn my microphone. Put this at 0. Volume, all right, louder. Okay. So that's the bass. Let's link up the WAV file audio. So let's change the color on all of them to like pink to purple or something like that. Something weird. Let's go from purple to pink. Fuck it. Not as drastic as what I wanted, but oh well. And then link them there to them mixer track, yeah. And bring down the volume same way. So we have what? 32 different instruments for mix plus the vocals. Oh boy, this is gonna be crazy. So we're not gonna start with the bass though. I'll start with the main pluck them and then work way into the bass. So I do a lot of panning and a lot of movement with the signals.
Yeah, hear me now, man. TrackStar.
Turn on them.
Twin summer. Yeah, hear me now, man. TrackStar. Twin summer. Twin summer. Yeah, hear me now, man. TrackStar.
Okay, some effects are like a bit too fucking loud, so let's turn them on.
Yeah, hear me now, man. TrackStar. Twin summer. Twin summer. Me a couple pretty girl back to back. Twin dimmer. Twin summer. Twin summer. With one buckle ago, you have to bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer. Twin summer. Nah, fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer. Twin summer. Man, Shana Billy, you have to get the twin one mama. Twin summer.
Alright, so first block. There's a lot of fucking why don't go on, why one you won't go on. Punning, right? So I have Civilian Skitter, Reezy, Jerry, what going on? So guys, this was the original first pluck who left that central or still all EQ it, kind of get rid of some of the unwanted shit. You know what I mean? Like me always say, anything want no bass don't need bass. Understand? So round that up and then low pass or high pass. Most of this, make it thin and light. Oh shit. I forget to reset the volume on all of the sound. I'm sorry about that. Let's do that real quick. So as you can hear, it's very like resonant. Get us some of them sharp. Anyway, too bright, you can get rid of that. So let's sharpen this up and cut. Then turn on the volume on top of it. Alright, let's do right click. Master low pass 200. I'll take out some of the top end. Definitely make this like really thin. And then what I'm gonna do? Use the regular channel EQ and boost back the high. Alright. I need one of them have a name. Plucks. So I'm gonna change the let's just add one. Fuck it. I'm gonna just right click on bass, file, save, mixer, drag it and drop it here so and rename it pluck. So That's how all of my plugs them go and more route it to this bus. So this will go in a dot, right click route to this track on. I'm gonna add some reverb to make the sound a little bit bigger. Perfect. Back to the step sequence, a second pluck. Get rid of bass. We'll carve up the sound. Street life, I go on, brother. Go chat and I go on. Long time there in that group, and I go to I go on with it, brother. I'm there on your IG there. Check out some of my video them, brother. Still I watch a fucking I think one of them full video the way they do it. I remember it's a whole video, dog. Every time I watch it, thing crack up to blood clot, I swear. So this is like really resonant, it's like bright as fuck. So I just do that and lower the volume, put it a little bit underneath the other pluck. So it acts as like a support underneath it. Can hear it, but it's not as dominant as it was. And we'll just send it to the CM. Mix a track and add some reverb just the same. You know what I mean? So you can hear it like once it done play, the resonance did it still. And without build point up, so you're not really hear it as much in the long run. Alright, so we have the strings from Expand. I really need to kind of go in now. More work on all of the pluck them first. You know what I mean? So we wait on that. So this, the one I want as wide as possible. As I can hear it, I have a little bit of left and right to it. So EQ again. Would get rid of some of the bass, but without boost the highs significantly. Reverb EQ. Right. And you can hear like the natural reverb what I've pun it, I really like. Sound kind of like trashy and just worthless, you understand? So we take that away, send it to the same bus over here. So then what I can do now is add my own reverb and get a much better sound. It's very soft. Cool. Then what I'm gonna do is push it more left and right or more stereo. Okay. Go to that. Intelligent to go on that. I am do that, man. What do you, man? Do you have at least probably like 1 good 3, 4 or that? So. What do you have for a while? I'll spread this with the S1 from Waves. So just make it a little bit wider. I'll just know exactly what I'm going to go for. So it's 1.35. Not 13.5. Sorry about that. 1.35. And push it out. You know what I mean? So get a much wider sound. So put it on top of the other one. You know what I mean? Just sound like one big layer. I would do as well. The second pluck from Massive. As I can hear, it's very harsh. I mean, do run it through like a chorus, like a stock chorus from FL Studio. To kind of tame it a little bit. Actually, I'm going to Native Instruments chorus. Oh, yeah, intelligent, man. Do your thing, bro. What do you, man? So first, master filter, run up the ends. I'll bring back this one to about 15K. I'll bring this one up to about 100. And then through the chorus, you can hear the difference already. Now, I mean, just that one day without the effects, man, it's just loud and aggressive. And with it, it's a lot calm on, you know what I mean? And if we use the width, can spread it. Perfect. So I'm gonna do is lower the volume, like right in between the first two. So the first one, let's route this to the plucks as well. And send it to the reverb. Feel like a bit of that. Cool. So that's just the reverb itself. That are everything together. Everything together. You know what I mean? So the blend that a 4 sound so far out of 32. Lot of work to be done. All right. Spire is a VST more will scare me because for whatever reason it reset itself a lot of times for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why, but one of them VST the one afraid of more while, you know. Like right now, my day I wait on it for load and shit taking forever. Oh boy. Yeah, so like I said, let's do the fucker mobile, dog. I swear to God, for whatever reason, the thing just crash. And I try bring up Spire, and now all of a sudden it bring up Spire. You understand? It's just one of them fucker there, but I just hate it. So like me, I say Spire is a VST mode, whatever. We go on its own fucker. So I'm gonna when me load a preset, I always make sure some rename the name of the preset to the thing so in case it crash or whatever or reset itself, I can always bring up back the plug that I use. So I know I did do the EQ and I think I did put a chorus on it if make a mistake. So, but they do a stock preset and then we did spread it a little bit to about like 70% or something like that, 71. And then we did turn up the voice to about 1.3. Bring this up to 100, if me remember correctly, and bring this down to 15K. Yep. Then we drop it in between them. Ah, good memory, never hurt. Never hurt. Alright, click out to this track and then we send it to the reverb for about 25% altogether. Perfect. So next we have the plug from Spire. So another one of them plug that were really, really resonant. So kind of don't treat it the same way. We'll also do it a little bit sharper this time around. So we'll sharpen up all of them. Yeah? We can turn off all of the ones in between because we don't really need them. Only need the top and the bottom one. So let's bring this down. Let's bring this up. Alright, then we'll use the chorus again. And we'll run the steel type of thing. Perfect. And just blend it with everything else. So notice how even though the bell are the lowest sound, because of the resonance in the frequency, then you can hear it. When I take it out, I can hear it missing. Like, no, it's not there. Now we add it. You know what I mean? So the lowest sound, it really matters as far as volume is all about how you blend it together. Let's go into the next pluck, and that is from Anna. Scroll to that. Shit. What up on the right channel? I don't think we're up on the right channel. Are we? Yeah, we're up on the right channel. Why in the fuck is this shit not showing right though? None of the fucking pattern will not show up the right thing. What the hell, man? I don't know. None of the pattern them not show the pattern. That's crazy. So I'm gonna EQ this, kind of treat it like the other sound, or EQ it and spread it. So no chorus or nothing like that, just a EQ and spread. EQ is gonna be a pretty simple one. There's F1. Just kind of make it bigger, get a little bit of more of a body. I'll take out a little bit of right here, so. And then with a boost right there, so. Now I'm gonna add a reverb to this one now. because it's kind of good as is. Just need to blend it with the rest of sounds them. Cool. All right. Predator. This should be an arpeggiator. Alright, so I'm gonna do with this is EQ first, and then from FL again, the stock steer shaper for kind of take the sound out of the middle and push it more left and right. Get a bigger playing field for mess around with. Bring up this. Alright, so in between that though, I'm gonna run it through the chorus because it's kind of harsh. So let's just smooth it out a little bit. You can just increase the width, then increase the voice, and that really kind of get it smooth out. Then what really don't make this kind of stand out is the reverb when we don't put on it. Let's do this. Don't really want it too loud though. So if I kind of bring it to a set volume, let's do this first. So notice more, now it more left right stereo, like it wider as opposed to straight down the middle. And I mean, the final thing I'm going to add to it is a stock compressor limiter for kind of keep the sound on one consistent level. Alright, so I'm going to just search for a peak I'm like. I'm going to bring the ceiling down to match that peak. So I think right here so would be a good ceiling. There's this one right in between about right there, so would be a good ceiling. But I'll make the attack really fast. But I'll make the release really fast as well, but not as fast as the attack. I'll make the curves are like a bit different. Let's use that is perfect. Let's bring up the EQ a little bit more. And add delay. So that's just the reverb and the delay together. Knock your walk on, bro. Upness, upness, upness. I would really love to know why in the fucking world the pattern nah show none of the fucking notes them dark. This thing is crazy. Alright, so fuck it. Let's keep going. I have Icarus, which is another harp. This is a much different harp though. This is more like a lot more dominant. I want this one to be noticeable. So let's send Predator to synths Let's right click, send it here. To rename SYNTHS since, then bring across another track and change the name, of course, to apps. Right click, rename apps. Boom. Then route to this track only. We'll send the predator to it. Yes, so yes, so I will send this to it as well. And then to the reverb and the delay. Alright, so I like this lead. There's nothing really more to change about this lead, to be honest. I'm just to actually make it a little bit thinner. Take off some of the unwanted frequency them, but not really change too much else about it. Because I like it as it is. Everything together. Alright, so I hear some resonance in it. So to get rid of resonance, the easiest way to do that is just for DS it. Fab filter. Dynamics. DSR. Vox beats all going, brother. So I'm gonna do all around DSing range. I'll put it to 4 dB. That means I'll compress it by 4 dB once it starts DS. So everything yellow, how would the DSR work? All right, so unfortunately, I have to get a little bit more surgical with this because the ARP have a filter sweep upon it. So, you know what I mean? Like it sweep through the frequency. So I hear different, like a resonance over different times. So, I don't DS it still, yeah. But I don't go in and get, like, I'll get a little bit more surgical with it. So, let's play this. And I'll use the fab filter for kind of, like I said, I'll get surgical with it. So let's add a bunch of different points. I think about 10 to 11 different points, and we'll go in and tweak. All right, so the first one, we'll change that to a low cut. And we'll go brick wall as far as the slope. So that means we'll just chop off everything, no curve. All right, so all of them high peak, them they are the resonant frequency, them one I don't want. So we'll go in and like I said, so we'll go surgical and start treat them. So we have one right here, so we'll do a little bit of a dip, right click, make it dynamic, pull it down. All right, we have one right here, so a little bit of a dip, same thing. We have one right next to it. Nah, nigga, you're not escape after, you know what? All right, so we have two right next to each other. What we'll do is right click, make dynamic. And because I'm right next to each other, we'll just make them very sharp as opposed to being very wide. Understand? The one up at the top, what we'll do is right click on this. We'll go stereo placement, we'll go mid, we'll go split it in a two. The sides, we'll change the curve to a bell, and we'll change the slope to 36 dB per octave. I will shorten it up with a right click on it, make it dynamic, and we'll pull along this by a lot. And then for the mids, we'll do a more sharper bell curve. We'll do a sharper one, and then we'll pull along that. I will make this static, so we're not gonna make it dynamic, so it just all constantly they cut out exactly what it show. All right, so we have three right there, so. We have 1, 2, 3. Sharpen them up. I'll try them. Right click, make dynamic. We'll come up back with this a little bit. Dynamic. And then we don't make this dynamic. Then the big one with our stereo placement, we don't go mid. Now we go side. Then we don't split it so we can get the mid frequency. And then for the mid, we don't change the slope or the shape to 48 dB per octave. We'll make it wider. Actually, we'll change it to 36 to get more of a curve. And then we'll go up. We'll make it dynamic as well. Or it's already dynamic. It's already dynamic. Then I see them last 3 right. So we'll come to this last one. Or not even have to do that. I can just really right click, shape, low cut. We don't make this come up like that. Understand? So without all of the processing on it. It's very harsh. If I turn it up, it's like not even, not something we want to listen to with the processing on it. You know what I mean? So everything together. Let me go in on the plugin real quick and see what the fuck I go on really do. Alright, so let me see. Effects 1, 2. Alright, so we have a multi-tap delay, we have reverb, and we have a flanger, I believe, is the first effect. So let's see. The flanger, let's go. Let's turn on the mix to 0 and see something. Perfect. All right. I'm just going to expand. All right, so this are the lead. This are the lead double, and then this are the other lead. So we'll left them there for last. I'll get into the drums. So kick 6 or kick 5. Kick and snares. We'll turn on all of them. Because I'm not really take up no processing power. All right, so for my kicks, right, typically me either go stock EQ and then right click and go kick EQ. Notice, so we get rid of all that tapping and we really just have the body, right? So now I'm gonna start going extra mile with it. So I'm gonna go waves. I'm gonna get the Pultec EQ P1A mono. Puke Tech, but it's a Pultec EQ in a real life. We go boost, we go 4.5. Attenuation, we go 6. Frequency good at 100. Bandwidth, we go 5.5. Right down the formula if you want. Boost on the high end, we go 10. Attenuation 10. Frequency 16. Attenuation 20 up at the top. Make sure you have it. And then on the gain, we go minus 0.1. coming out of the plugin. So if we listen to the kick before and after, let's turn it up. There's nothing wrong with it. It sounds good. It's a good kick. But with the Pultec on it, just add an extra girth, an extra fatness to it. You understand? So if me, let's say me bring everything back to factory. Let's bring all the attenuation and all that back to factory. We left the bandwidth and all of them other stuff there. So if me just boost it 4.5 like this without attenuating it, that sound fucking horrendous. You know what I mean? Let's go back to the pattern. Sorry about that. Yes, if me just boost it without really attenuating the signal, it would sound terrible. You understand? It's like it a clip. You know what I mean? Like you can hear me headphone them are rattling at the mic. So when I attenuate it now, we'll get rid of all of that. But we still keep all of the body what we get. The boost on the high end is just for kind of really just add some character. It's not really necessary. We never have to do it. We just do it just because. So let's bring this down. That we have snare. All right, so for my snares, if you watch anyone of video them, you know, so nobody is when me make snare, I know nothing with them but the Waves SSL EQ. So the one thing we need for double check before me even pull up the SSL is to make sure someone have no panning a go on. So yeah, once me have no panning a go on with the snare, then I know I use a mono version of the EQ, so that way the signal just stay. If you look on the, I'm put on the snare right there. So if you look at the hold on, where the fucking thing? These are the bass. These are the two bass actually. Let's route them to bass here. So if we look on the waveform for the snare currently, you know, hear it because of the plugin window up. I want to pick the plugin yet. So let's go SSL EQ mono. The reason I use this is because I have a custom preset I use on pretty much all of my snare them. So if you look on the waveform, you can kind of see the snare I play a little bit more on the left than on the right. One way if you tell when the sounds off like off center, like you can see with this Icarus off. Just look on it. Once them start drop down, if one side fall down before the other side, that means them off. Notice how, you know what I mean? So then with the snare, you can see say them now fall down evenly. So what I'm gonna do is just use a mono EQ or the mono SSL EQ, and that's the case, right? And then I load a preset. Now notice how the snare just get immediately loud just off of the preset, and that's all I'm gonna do to it. You understand? That's literally all I'm gonna do to it. And I really have to do no more processing or whatsoever to it. Me do send it to the snares here, so. And I'll just lower the volume to get it to blend better with the track. I want it to be a support to the kick and not overwhelming on top of the kick. Perfect. From there, so we have the claps, which are already mixed, as you can see. Them pretty much they're the edge. Them clap are the new kit, the new drum kit, the claps, them and all them thing. They're pretty much done mixed already. I just drag and drop type of thing, unless you want to add reverb and them type of stuff there. So what I'm gonna do is just insert the clap, route it to this bus over here, so and then just turn up the volume. No processes. Class. See, all my things them come back. God almighty. Cool. Let me say, I like the clap. There's no processing that's needed, so I'm not gonna add none. Probably a little drip. Probably like a drip or reverb, but Nothing more than that. We don't want no EQ in or no compression, not like that. Perfect, that's it. A little bit of volume on it. Next song, I believe the next one is a clap as well. So we have this bigger clap. So this one I know we can add some reverb on it to get some body. You understand? Get a little bit of drive. So put it right up underneath. Without EQ it, even though you don't really need it. What I do is what I want to do with it per se is because I want to take out. Because I have the two of them layer, I kind of want the other one a little bit more dominant. So I just carve out a little bit of room. Perfect. So still I hear one on top, but this just come in as a body underneath. Then we have one more clap, which is a support, right? Pan when that the clap the lick, so the fourth clap is gonna be a very big one. You understand? Don't really need nothing. Let me say, all of them claps here from the new drum kit don't really need no processing. So I'm not gonna do no processing to them. Just I gotta add them. I'm not gonna add no reverb to this last clap here either. That's how it sound like by itself. I mean, it's more of a stereo clap. So it just add a body to the fourth time you hear the clap, it does sound really bigger than everything else. So let's unsolo that. Move on into the second kick, which is kick 7, which is a rework of, so this a kick 7, yeah, at the same kick 7 from the volume 2 drum kit, but I process it differently. You know what I mean? So it lick different, it play different. So it's a support to the kick 5. So what I'm going to do now is bring this down and bring this up. All right, so unfortunately, not unfortunately, but because when they do the like edits last night, I did put this track and have it run to some reverb and some fucking crazy shit. So let me get rid of all of that. As I can hear it, I have a reverb on it for whatever reason. I don't want that. So let's turn off that. Take it out of this ARP thing and run it into this kick bus over here. So on the channel it's supposed to go to. So now we have, I mean, with the two of them. If you ever get a kick and layer it with another kick and it gets soft, like, let me see if it does. You know what I mean? Like you can hear, I'll literally hear a difference. Sometimes I'll have to just flip the phase upon one of them. So you can either flip it on the mixer right here, so, or you can just click on the sound and in here, so just got reverse polarity and it don't do the same thing. So for the kick 7, I mean, it's ready to go. What I'm gonna do is the same kind of processing. But I'll run it through the Potec. We'll do a little bit of we'll do less punch though, because this sound is already pretty processed. It's already a processed sound, so we'll just do a little bit of drive to it. So 3.3. Perfect. Perfect. Cool. Nice. Without it. I mean, it just add some. I don't know. It just adds some. The thing just get bigger that. And then the reason why I send all of the tracks them to individual tracks over here, so like I always explain in my video them. If I want to turn up the clap or turn down the clap them, I mean, we can just do it with one knob as opposed to coming over here Sunday. Then we have to turn up one, turn up the other one, turn up, we can just do it with one knob over here. So that's the reason why I send them to them tracks over here. So next instrument, what is this? We have the percussion. Ear candy. It's a big part of the fucking track. Definitely want to make sure that this is getting heard. Absolutely. There's no way around it. So what I'm going to do is, firstly, they'll EQ this differently. Let's run this through this console. What I'll do is run it through this. All right, so this might look confusing. Don't make it confusing. It's pretty simple. It's nothing but a channel strip. It's a compressor, EQ, a gate, a expander, and a filter. So we'll go through it section for section. So this first part is the filter. So we can filter out anything we want. You understand? So I'll take out everything up to about 90. A little bit of the body on it. We can multiply the curve by 3 if we just turn on this button. We don't want to do that for this anyway. Or go down to about 16, 17K. Take off a little at the top end. We can bring it back with the EQ later. And this EQ is very, very good. Swear. So compression wise now, with the high pass the compressor to anything above 150. About 120 is probably good. Cool. Then the release here, I'll go about 10%. No, we have another release here. Then we have a mix knob, so we can blend the dry signal. So that's exactly what I'm going to do after I compress the sound. So compression wise, we'll set the ratio to about 3:1. Release without do pretty fast. Threshold without adjust that and now. So as you can see, I get about 3 dB of compression, which is perfectly fine. Can always add back the boost, the gain out of it. And we have the expander, so we can also add that back regardless. So we're not going to touch the expander though. We don't need to touch the expander. Actually, we'll turn it off because it did on. So now with the EQ, we'll add some brightness to the sound, just we can add some sheen to the sound. So I'll go about 14, 15K and boost about 3 to 4 dB. As you can hear, it's very, even though we have boost, that much of the signal is very soft. It's not a harsh EQ, you understand? But we don't need that much though. That's not really where the presence there in the sound. Presence really there in the mid, right? That's in the high mid. So to open up the curve a little bit, we'll go about 5, 6K. You understand? That's how the real meat of the sound, you know what I mean? So we'll go about a good 3 dB boost. That's cool. Low mid, we'll take out a little bit, about 3 to 4 dB. Widen up the curve. Same thing with the lowers, we don't really need too much. So we'll got 100 and we'll take out about 9 dB. $60 hertz, take out about 9 dB. We have input gain if we want to boost the signal while coming before it get compressed, and then we have virtual gain. We don't really need to touch that. Go back around and adjust the mix, so it'll go 15% dry, 85% wet. Then we also have a master gain now, but we can actually boost and all them things there even more. So let's before and after. So this is without the EQ. Sound low and dry, like dead. And then once we turn on the EQ, just notice how the sound kind of come alive. Something else. If we listen to it in the mix without the EQ. With the EQ. Perfect. Let's run this to percussion. And then add some reverb to it. Solo it out. Wrong sound. Some analog delay. Very subtle, but it works. Cool. After the percussion, we have the chant.
Yeah.
So let's trim it. Normalize it.
Yeah.
Send it to the effects. And then shit on a reverb. Shit on.
Yeah.
Even more than that. Matter of fact. Let's replace the saturation bus with the reverb. We'll call it huge verb. Because we'll go for a big reverb. Settings, let's go. Slate digital, verb suites, classic. Where is this thing? Vocals, 6K, big vocal plate. Let's up this. Let's add this to it. Oh, wrong shit. Oh my God, wrong thing. Need to add for chant, not the fucking Congo.
Yeah.
Perfect. So once that come in, I want it to once it go around, I want it play it 2 more times. So the only way we do get that for happen is adding a second delay. So we do add repeater right there, so which is another Slate Digital plugin. Is my favorite delay by far. I mean, it's not even close. Delay repeater. And with send a signal, and before we even play the track, we'll play around with it. So let's send it about 50%. I mean, we don't want it like that though. We want it ping pong. I mean, I don't want it on a quarter, I want it on a half note. So we'll turn up the feedback, or turn down the feedback a little bit, or turn up the color, meaning saturation, we'll filter out some of the low end, left the high end to about 220K or something like that. Something like that, right? So let's play it back and see what it sounds like in the track. Jacko, go on, dog. You know what I mean? So something like that, you understand? So we'll turn on the feedback a little bit, because I can hear. Yeah, no problem. I hear it, but I hear it still like it's still a delay right now. So we'll turn on that a little bit, up the frequency a little bit more, and we'll turn down the level that is going into the delay a little bit. And that should be perfect. Perfect, absolutely perfect. So on to the next sound, which is 2 snares. So like I say, with all of my snares, we process them the same way. So I'm gonna go, instead of going and looking for the damn VST, I'll just copy. Actually, me just go look for them because I do that actually faster for do it that way there. So waves, multi. From my knowledge, I don't believe I have any type of panning or whatever going on with these snares. So I don't think I should need to not load the mono version to the plugin. So just double checking, that's all. So I'll go SSL EQ mono. And then the second one, I'll do the exact same thing, the SSL EQ mono again. So let's go here, SSL EQ mono. Bring this over, load the same exact preset, snare presence, and then the same exact preset, again, snare presence. Then we'll turn them up at the same time. I want them on the same level. Notice over here, so we are approach 0. This is where these individual channels over here so come in handy, because instead of going back and fucking with the thing, the mix already and lowering the volume, you can just lower all of them channel here and bring down the volume like that. You understand? So just something to keep in mind. I'm not gonna do it right now, but just keep in mind. And we have this. No sound on it. We have this like hi-hat sounding type of thing. It's not a hi-hat, but you get the idea. Add some reverb to it. And we'll spread it to make it visible, you know. So let's spread this out. We did the preset. Turn it on. Understand? Bye, go on, bro. Go on there. There. Jacko, big up yourself, dog. That track, they come back to you any day now, Jacko. Finally get around to working back on some collaborations, bro. So it'll come back to you any day now. All right, so we can finally move into the playlist instruments them. So them are the wave file them, the effects them I'm adding. You can finally move into the playlist and start tweak up them, I think, I know. All right, so first let's lock this to content right here. Auto name it so you can change the fucking name. Change the color, I mean, lock the content, lock to content. If you don't use this feature in the playlist, you need to. It will save you a lot of headaches, I swear. So drop that down and lock the content again. Boom. So good, everything. Let's move. Yeah, that's still fucking. I can stay with there. So the first one is this horn when the verse start. So let's bring that up. Okay, so for whatever reason it's not playing. Where is it at? Oh, I don't want to make matter of fact. So sorry about that. Need to turn on the fucking sound, dumbass. So let's bring it back up in volume now. Alright, what the bomber asks, dog. Oh shit. Me I try to turn up this sound now. So we need to bring up transition 8, which is this one. Alright, so as it is an effect, bass and all of that is completely irrelevant. It's not necessary whatsoever fucking ever. So we'll switch this to the master field and we'll get rid of everything all the way up to about like 400. You know what I mean? Because like I said, the bass not really necessary. Let's go back to 400. Let's switch this to small, high quality. Cool. Then we'll send it to the effects. So right click, route to this track only. And then we'll send it to the reverb, both of them, and then to the delay for a little bit of that. You understand? So back with the track. Very nasty on the top end, right? So we'll fix that to change this to something like that. Scroll out, change this to something like this. Where is it? There's a wider curve. I swear it is. Just can't find it for whatever reason. Let's drown it with verb. Smooth this out. All right. Let's go here. Native instruments, mod pack, choral. Width, voice, turn on the mix. Perfect. Let me say, I'll kill it with reverb. Want a lot of reverb on it. Cool. So, like I did say yesterday when I did set out the track, what I do is do some panning to it. So I'll right click and drag across. I'm say right click, drag across, highlight this section. We'll come down here now and we'll go to this knob right at the top. We'll right click on it and we'll create automation clip. So what we'll do now is manually pan it from left to right. So if we do that, we'll just create a point. We'll just right click. Matter of fact, let's delete this. Let's right click, go copy value, do right click and drag up top. When it trigger again, right there, so we'll right click and drag it back across. So we'll have it like that. Then we'll drag back up top again, do the same thing here. And then lastly, we'll do it one more time. We'll come back and then we'll put one point here, so right click on it, paste the value and make it go back to the center. Slowly. So if we listen to it now, we have. You understand? I want it a little bit more noticeable, say it I go from left to right. You understand? So we'll just like this too sharp. So let's bring that back. Let's bring this back. Perfect. So we don't have to do it manually every fucking time that this happen. Let's just copy the automation clip across and then copy it across here again. What I'm also do is give the automation clip its own channel. Like all of my instruments, them nowadays on them own channel, so me know which spot to find anything on me I look for. So matter of fact, we don't change the color upon this, we don't make it bright yellow. So it stand out. And change the color here. Boom. Next one coming up is this one right here. This one right here. As far as the bass goes, it's not mixed yet, so I am going to turn it off so it don't throw me off. So let's turn off this bass channel. Let's just turn the volume down all the way. Actually, let's just turn off the VST. Then we'll play the bass completely. So next was sound massive right there. So this effect right there is the one I will need to bring up now. So if we kind of do something crazy with the effect, we'll go stock EQ. And then we'll go plug in and we'll go gatekeeper from Polyverse. And what I'm going to do is solo this out so we can hear what going on. So I don't want that exact sound, but the preset them in a VST and them take a while for load, as I can see. So let's wait for them for load, and we can go in and try and get effect for put on this transition sound. I mean, we can create my own, but I don't really fully understand the VST like that yet. So until then, I will, we just wait, Let's see, we go. So we have rhythmic. We want something stereo. Let's try and go through them at first, and then discard and see what we get. So let's play this again. Nope. Nope. Nah, sir. Close. Nope. Nah, sir. All right, let's play with the track and see what it sounds like. All right, I actually like that. So send that to the effects, or clone to this track, or only reverb it up. And then doing that actually allow me for not even really EQ the sound, because it kind of do all of that for me. So really all me have to do is just turn on the volume. And then actually go EQ. We'll take off a little bit of the tapping because it's a little harsh. Perfect. Then we have a rise from Superstar O. Not sure which part it there. Should be right here. So let's come here now. Let's deselect all of that. Let's come here. Let's turn down the vocals for right now. Turn off the plugins on the vocals too. Alright, so this rise right there, so just so EQ it for kind of get it smoother, like a lighter, not as harsh on your ears. And then, add some reverb to it, same way like over there, the other one. So to this track, reverb. You understand? So if you do that, without kind of get a little bit surgical with it same way. So filter out the low, without make them a smaller, turn on high quality. Notice it kind of get resonant right there. So we do sharpen up all of them for you. And what we do is right there. So we do dig out like 3 or 4 different spots. Kind of get rid of some of them really, really resonant frequency there. I mean, because it's sweep, so that's the only way to do it. I don't really want to take out the like a big chunk out of it because that's a part of the sound I like. You understand? I would boost like it at the top end or sharpen up this and get a high shelf boost. Smooth out that. Play it. You understand? So kind of get that. And then like with this EQ, we can just click and drag down the volume of the song. So it's completely not as harsh as it would have been. And just add some more reverb. Perfect. So with the track. You know what I mean? Perfect. Let's turn this on a little bit because we have a couple of different things we're going right there. So we have another song from Superstar or not Superstar, but another transition song. You know what I mean? So them work in conjunction with each other. So this one trigger the transition. And this one fit the transition. So what I'm do if we kind of blend them together even more or a little bit better than what I'm sound like right now, we'll automate the volume levels, you know what I mean? So we'll get a volume level what we like and then automate them for blend together more. So let's turn everything, let's do it with the track or tweak it to the track. So let's come here. Let's EQ this other sound, okay? It have some resonance to it same way. So pretty much kind of the same thing. Let's smooth that, low cut, turn that off, turn on high quality, drag this up. All right, so you can see it have a lot. You know, I mean, it a jump all about, but it really the inner this about 1,000 to 5K. I mean 1,000 to 10, 12K range. So we just sharpen up all of them here. And go in and dig out 5 different locations, all at random because we don't want to destroy the sound. You know what I mean? We want to keep the natural movement in the sound and how the sound really perform. We don't really want to destroy it, so we're not going really going too hard on it. And then we still do the top end boost like we do with the other sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am missing one. I am missing one. I am missing one. Which part it there? So we have the lower end right there. So, okay, see there. No, somebody missing one. I will do one right here. So, and then like me say, the same thing with the other one, we'll just drag down the sound as a whole. And I mean, so that way we can turn up the volume on the mixer and then add the effects to it. You know what I mean? Perfect. So, all right. So now I'll just send it to you. I'll send some reverb with it. Cool. So now, like I say, once you get the volumes, then we want them just right click, create automation clip, then create another automation clip for the other one. So now we'll automate the volume them for blend together much, much better, much more smoother at that. So if we, so these are the first one, right? So let's zoom in, make this really, really big. Let's bring this down for match up today with the sound. Right, so as you can see, we start out very loud, you know what I mean? So what we'll do is we'll get this, so right click and copy the value. Boom. So we'll copy this, we'll paste it right there. So we'll drop this down probably like that a little bit, right? So for the louder part, we don't make the volume go up and we don't make the volume come down. So we'll put one right here, so like something like that. Don't make it fade up and fade out just for the loud part of the sound. If you look on it on the mixer, you can see the volume knob, they follow the fader. I follow the automation. You understand? So right as so it come down, we can come up with the volume again. So get like a little bit of a up, like a fade up, and then on the last part, we don't make sure the volume fade out. If you kind of blend with the one up at the top now, what we don't just make the volume go from low to high, or from high to low. So we don't copy this, select right, so we don't paste it back. So we have the same exact thing. We'll put one above it, and then we don't make this stay away there, right there, so, but we don't put one right here, so we can fade this. You understand? So now what that I do is pretty much, if you look on the mixer, when one I go out, the other one I come in. So it's like a really smooth transition. You understand? That's exactly what I go for. So when the chorus come in, we have more effects. We also have another chant what come in only in the chorus. So for that, this all around crash. I want it big and loud as possible. You understand? So it's already low, don't get me wrong. But I want it bigger than that. I want it noticeable. So yeah, the thing just get bigger. You understand? So reverb. 2 different reverb. You know what I mean? Without both of them reverb there. It's big still, but it's not as big. You know what I mean? So back with the track. You know what I mean? Like that. Turn it down. Now you can hear the strings coming in now, which we never mix. Don't forget that we never mix them, so we can turn them off for a second. We don't need them right now. We don't mix them, the bass and the leads all at once. For right now, just to worry about the chorus. Now I mean, and then I have the crash, they play all throughout the chorus as well. And like me have another chant in the chorus, which is this A chant. You know what I mean? So I'll send it to the effects, same way. Send it to the reverb, we don't get some of the delay. Matter of fact, we don't get the same amount of delay while we get the other chant. So the same exact amount of delay while we get the other chant is that we don't send this other chant figure get. So come here, so just right click on it and paste the volume. Boom. Then reverb wise, we don't get a different amount of reverb. We don't get both of the reverbs actually. And EQ wise, we don't do something like snares. So something like this, but we don't boost it and we don't flatten out the lower end a little bit. So if we get rid of all of that, it's a weird EQ curve. I know. I don't know how the fuck when I EQ snare like this back in the day, but come to be a preset I'm really like. Understand? It works. So let's turn this down. Let's switch this. Let's go with a filter and round this off. Shift. Boom. Yeah, man, do your thing, skater, man. Do your thing, brother. You know, I re-upload it, brother. So you know, I always did it, bro. But I did check out the thing to dog. I never get to finish listening to it, but I did start check it out too. Review, go on. Alright, so the last transition now. Where is it at? Where is it at? Right there, so? No, that's automation. Hold on, one more transition. Which part it there? What is it? What it is? People too young for remember that, you know. Transition. What blood clot it there? After me I that, oh, go on so. Transition effects 3. So where is that one? Oh, because of the automation, that's why. Okay. So that's set. We need to copy the automation clip anyway, them two things they play, so we can hear them. So we have them right there, so copy them right there, so, and we have them right on the outro, right there, so. So now we can put in the piece to the resistance, the bass. Basses, not bass. So let's go back on the step sequence and turn on Nexus. Alright, so how do deal with the bass now is like this. So firstly, we need to go in our all rhythm and bring up a preset. So Ocean Drive, let's go Project Bones, mixer, and let's go distortion first. Just distortion. I say R, but I don't know. So let's bring this across. Don't leave it at the edge, right there, so. We don't turn it on. Firstly, make sure the bass I go to the bass bus. We don't turn that off. We don't send the signal to this distortion bus and listen to it. Let's turn it on. For the distortion, I use two different things. I use a high pass filter and this plugin from Soundtype is called Devlock. So this is the distorted signal by itself. You understand? This is the clean signal. You understand? You know, it's gritty, you know, it's rough. You know what I say? So cool. So that are the two of them together. Thick, fat, you know what I mean? But we don't want too much of that. We want it smooth and simple. Just want a little bit of it. Perfect. Then we can make it a little bit even more crunchy. You know what I mean? Perfect. So we have the RBS, right? Which is the massive bass. We have a reverb on it, but don't turn that off. If we listen to it by itself, we have this. Massive. Never turn it on. And I mean, so we have a lot of reverb on it or whatever. We'll turn that off. Notice that it sounds different. Yeah, so we don't turn on about the reverb. Let's turn this. Don't put it. We need it underneath the regular sine bass. You know what I mean? We can't have it overpower it too much because we need the sine bass, the regular sine bass for the body, the grit, the girth, and then we need the massive bass for the sides, for the style, for the color. So I'll turn it down. So this right here is a perfect example of what I talked about earlier with the phase cancellation. I never say phase cancellation exactly, but when I talk about if you have the 2 kick and then once and it's on lower, and when I turn off one, it's on harder, that's exactly what happens. So if you listen to this right now, let's notice I'm having the phase cancellation switched on, right? So let's solo out all of the bass, right? Actually, let's turn off this. So this is the bass with the distortion and everything. That's without the distortion, right? That's with the distortion turn on. So if I turn off the phase switch, notice how it sounds worthless, you know what I mean? The reason for that is because it the 2 bass I play the exact same waveform. You understand? So like let me show you it like this. So pretty much if me layer 2 clap or they play the same exact frequency, like literally same exact frequency, them go cancel out each other, you're not gonna hear no sound whatsoever. In the bass case, you have certain frequency one or the same thing, so you hear some of the bass, you know what I mean? So it sound weak. But immediately as me flip the phase or reverse the polarity, whatever you want to call it, we get back all of the body, we get back the bass and get back all of that. You know what I mean? So if you ever come across that issue there, that's the problem. That is exactly what's going on. So back with the track. Bless up SM Dream X. And I notice how the massive bass just kind of just hang on the side, like I can just hear it and you can hear it sitting there, but you don't never think it's a bass, you know what I mean? Experiment with the sound. Remember, you know, this is exactly what the sound sound like before I put all of them experimental sounds upon it. This is the raw dry sound from Massive. Then we put a flange upon it. Completely change the sound, you understand? Run it through another stereo imaging plugin if you kind of get it stereo. Then we run it through a limiter, yes, a limiter. If you kind of cap the sound, and then run it through the reverb, and the reverb really get the sound. You understand? Now, finally, we need to sidechain the bass so we can get the kick to really tear through and really have a punch. You have multiple different ways where you can sidechain the bass. The reason why I do my sidechaining with my Fab Filter plugin is because once I load up the plugin, it already have all of my settings loading because I have this as my default setting. So all I have to do is just go click on the little knob, go yes, so click processing, right click, and make sure I have this selected to the drums. When I come back, notice how the drums start show up inside of the plugin. So I don't want it so drastic. So I'm going to do is bring this down to about 6.3 and then adjust from this. You know what I mean? Once I can hear the drums, them a punch more than the bass. Initially, like the drums, them a come through. I'm good with it. All right, so I'll just go at 7 and then that's it. Perfect. I mean, now we can blend the leads as well as the strings in the chorus. So let's go up to the top. The strings would be right here. So this whole line right there. So the strings, it only playing at the chorus. So let's blend those in. This is it right there. So let's just turn it on. All right, so because them sound really good as is, I don't want to do too much to them. You understand? Me don't EQ it here, but me now go do nothing drastic. I'm not gonna boost, no serious, no whatever. The only thing more drastic, I just cut out all of the low end. You know what I mean? Sharp. It's like a sharp cut like that. So that's the only drastic thing I'm gonna do. Why not play? Oh shit. You know what I mean? Then there's this plugin by the name of Plugin Alliance. It's called the Mag EQ. Bunch of different people of different versions. This is the one that me have. Probably my favorite version. UAD have a really good one as well. This is the one that me have though, so this is my favorite version. 20K, and what we can do is add ear, you know what I mean? Without adding all of the body and all of that, you can just add a presence to the sound. So let's take out some more of the bass and add. Just sounds so fucking good. And what I want about this sound, I want it did it, but I don't want to really know say it did it. You know what I mean? I'm the live, nigga, I'm shout back. I'm there on a live stream, I'm shout back. Nah, man, I'm there on a live stream, I'm shout back. Cool. Now we can go on into the leads. So we have 3 leads. We have this from a VST named Bolt. We have one from Massive and we have one from Expand. One from Expand is the main lead. So that is the focal. That are the one where we make sure it's front and center and everything else get built around that. Personally, I'm not going to do nothing but a little bit of EQ. Like I say, if I don't bass, it don't need the bass, so I'll just take out the bass. You understand? Aside from that, I'm not going to really do too much more to it. Just add some reverb, literally, and that's about it, people. I'm not going to fuck with this sound, you know, because I don't want to fuck it up. I like how it sounds exactly as it is. Now, I mean, like I said, I'll just add some reverb to it. Let's firstly find a channel feed. So let's right click, rename my channel. Actually, no, let's right click on this file, drag and drop. Yeah, so let's rename it same way to leads. And then let's drag it across. Yeah, so route it to the stereo bus completely and send this in there. And then we'll send it to the reverb to get a bigger. You understand? What I can do is probably add another delay to it. So what does that sound like with that? Sound good. Then we have two more. So for the one, yeah, the second one, we don't get creative with it, right? So we don't EQ it, we don't put a chorus on it, we don't put a pan upon it. You understand? So EQ. To be honest, I'm not gonna really go too hard with the chorus because I kind of like how the sound. That shit sound crazy. So I like how the sound. I like how the sound. Sound feel Panman. Where Panman there? Panman. Alright, so Panman is not normal one. I'm afraid of VST. I look for a thing name Pendulum. So basic panning, pendulum pan. And we are about to go with maximum, smoothing, soft, rate. We don't go something very slow like that. Actually slower than that. If we make it play really, really slow. So let's listen to it. Why not play? Okay. You know what I mean? So we'll just EQ it soft. Get rid of all of the low end, we don't need it. And if we turn off everything, we have this. Yeah, it's loud and obnoxious. We don't really want that. So if we put it with the other lead now, we have this weird effect going. Like you can hear something going, but it's hard to tell what the fuck is going on. We call that ear candy, playing with the ears. Then if I don't want to hear none of the leads, I'm after those come over SOS leads and turn it off. Then we still have one more left to mix, so let's not forget about it. So let's bring that one up. This one is from Massive. So let's see what that one sound like. Let's route it to the leads bus and play it. All right, so we'll approach that sound pretty similar to the other one. So let's first right click, rename, cut the name out. Let's right click on the second one, file. We'll bring across all of the same effects, but we'll do it different though. So same exact EQ, same volume level, cool. Same chorus, cool. Panman now we don't change this from pendulum pan, we don't got dynamic and we got rhythmic, and we don't got ball bouncer. And let's listen to the song now. I mean, don't really like that. It's too fast. So what I'm gonna do is push up the width, push up the smoothing. Let's see if we can adjust the time that it take for jump around like that. I don't want it that fast. I want it to attack really, really quickly. Release minimum. So let's see. No, that not do it. We'll try. Okay, let's change the rate. Yep. That I change it? No, that not neither. So threshold, let's go all the way low. I try to change the fucking rate, but for whatever reason, it's not allowing me to do that. Number of bars. Oh, let's go 4. Let's go beats per bar. 4 grid. Quarter note. That not do it. So I'll just change it. Let's go 4 per side. All right, let's go with maximum smoothing obsolete. All right, attack minimum, threshold really low, rate slow, width wide. And then let's listen to it. And I mean, set bounce around the clip on both sides. And I mean, it just gave this really, really cool effect. If me solo out just them 3 there and listen to them, have this really cool popping effect. Because it's like one of them play straight down the center. You have one where just a move around from left to right slowly, and then you have one where jump around sharp. So like this one I move left and right quick. Not up on the right. Gone back on the left. Come back on the right. Then the other one, it's hard to pick up on it, but it a move from left to right. Now it's up on the right side. Then it gone back on the left side. You understand? So it kind of give you like this really weird effect. It seems as if it's just one, like just one solid thing, but it's just a multi-layered sound. It's just fucking awesome. You understand? So that should be every instrument. There's no instrument that's not unmixed. Let's right click on this, change the color to black, so we know say that I'm not instrument. And that should be it as far as instrument go. The chorus, I mean the vocals and all of that is something totally different. I don't have enough processing power to go through under the mix box because the computer got tripped out. But that should be it. And if we turn on the vocals here, bring up the main chorus. Alright, so I'm gonna turn off my vocals or my actual vocal chain right now. Some of us are sound lower or whatever, so we can process this real quick.
Twin summer, me and couple pretty girl back to back, twin dimmer. Twin summer, well, one buckle like oh, you better bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer, nah, fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer, me and couple pretty girl back to back, twin dimmer. Twin summer, well, one buckle like oh, you better bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer, nah, fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer, man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama. Twin summer, me and couple pretty girl back to back, twin dimmer. Twin summer, well, one buckle like oh, you better bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer, nah, fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer, man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama. Twin summer, me and couple pretty girl back to back, twin dimmer. Twin summer, well, one buckle like oh, you better bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer, nah, fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer, man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama. Twin summer, me and couple pretty girl back to back, twin dimmer. Twin summer.
what I'm gonna do, right? Me use the one vocal and build like a wall out of it, understand? So it's really easy for those, just especially in the FL, just select on the vocal and send it to 2-track. Then click on this little clock and delete the vocal. So if me put it back, I'm gonna reset it, right? So let's reset this. If you listen to it, no, it just sounds like a loud vocal.
Twin Summer.
Actually, that's the wrong thing. Sorry about that. So if you listen to this now, let's unsolo this.
Twin Summer. Twin Summer.
Let's not follow the effects.
Twin Summer, me and a couple pretty girl.
And I mean, it sounds like the same vocal, right? So when we delay this, I want to by 12 now. Milliseconds, that is. So 12 milliseconds, boom. Pan it all the way to the left.
Twin Summer, me
You
and a couple pretty girl.
Notice certain type of changes in the vocal, right? So then if me delay this, I want to by 6 on the right. Set this in a milliseconds, delay this by 6 on the right.
Twin Summer, me and a couple pretty girl back to back twin.
Notice to start getting a much bigger, more fuller sound. So if we add 2 more tracks, right? So let's go and link this to 2 more tracks. So bring down the volume to a little bit lower than these. Turn it up.
Twin Summer.
Once again, we kind of have this loud vocal. So if we push one 50% right, or somewhere around that, and 50% left, or somewhere around that, now we can kind of change up the things, right? So what we do is we have this I go 12 milliseconds behind, this are 6 milliseconds behind. So the next one on the left now, we don't have that 3 milliseconds behind. If we click on the clock, so we'll just go set in milliseconds, press 3, boom. On the right now, what we do is click it again, and we don't make this 24 milliseconds behind on the right side. So we kind of balance out everything. So we have 12 on the left, 24 on the right. You know what I mean? So that's 2 times 12. Then we have 6 on the right, and then we have 3 on the left. So we just kind of balance out the math. So we have 3, 6, 12, and 24. So we just double up everything, right? If you listen to that, no.
Twin Summer, me and a couple pretty girl back to back twin beamer. Twin Summer.
If you turn off everything, you just have this dry, empty vocal.
Twin Summer, me and a couple pretty.
You understand? Then if you turn on the main vocal, now we have this.
Twin Summer, me and a couple pretty.
And that adjusts with the distortion. If you turn on back everything underneath that, we have this.
Twin Summer, me and a couple pretty girl back to back twin beamer.
So it's just this big vocal that just kind of just in your face, you understand? And then with the chorus now and everything I play in the rhythm, we have this. So this is without the vocal, the main dry vocal. I'll turn off this all on there.
Twin Summer, me and a couple pretty girl back to back twin beamer.
So that adjusts the effects and all of the doubles and all of that without the main lead vocal, without this top vocal up. So without that. So that now we have this.
Twin Summer, me and a couple pretty girl back to back twin beamer. Twin Summer, we one back like oh you better bring a twin back, brother. Twin Summer, nah fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin Summer, man son of Billy, you have to get twin one mama. Twin Summer.
You understand? So let's play it back from the top. The track completely mixed right now. I'm gonna turn off but my mic. I'll wait. Big up yourself, brother. Big up yourself, dog. It up for real, dog. I love the blood clarity, my dog. I swear. So I run it back from the top all the way through. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna detach this here. And then we do. No, we're not gonna detach it. We'll maximize it and then we do detach it. All right. So let's detach this. So we can have everything maximized like that. And bring back this so we can see more so going. Cool. That's everything. So let's bring the mixer, which me never detach, so I'm gonna show itself. Piece of shit. And play it back from the top. Oh fuck. Chubumbuckler, dog. What's crazy is I forget to put my fucking tag in this shit, yo. Oh boy, I can't finish with him and I have tag, nigga. Where there? Sure. Producer tag.
Itz-Beez-Da
Boom. So we'll put that, we'll put it at the front. All right, and then we'll just put it on the mixer track here. So Control L. Oh boy. Double click this, bring it to its own track, lock it to content. And put it on the mixer. Notice how it sounds nasty and all of that. We don't want that. You know what I mean? So I'll just lock it to here. So right click, replace that with the preset on my feet. All right, so now before the preset, it sound like this here.
Itz-Beez.
After
Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar.
bigger, wider, all them things there. So I'll run it to the effects, and then we'll run it into the big reverb, the delay, and the small reverb. We'll put it in like that, and like that. So the effects now we have this.
Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar.
Jonathan.
TrackStar, twin summer, here a couple pretty girl back to back, twin dimmer, twin summer, well, one buckle ago you better bring a twin brother, twin summer, nah fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister, twin summer, man son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama, twin summer. TrackStar, twin summer, here a couple pretty girl back to back, twin dimmer,
Alright, so with this EQ, yeah, what I'm gonna do is add some clarity to the track, right? So what I mean by that is because look at the waveform when the chorus are play, right?
Twin summer, twin summer.
I'm turn off the chorus and all of the vocals. You can see there's a lot of stuff like 20 and what we don't really want. Me don't want, you know what I mean? I say, and you can also see that I have some type of frying go on this on the channel. So the easy way to do that is you can just turn off the master channel. And if I stop here, which I just stop here, then I know so one of these channels have on something where they give off some sort of frying, you know what I mean? So maybe it's not the distortion. I know I use the SSL EQ a lot on the snare, so if I turn off the snare, will I turn it off? Nope, it's still there, but you turn it down some, as you can see. So that just make me know, say, something here is giving off a lot of analog noise. So what we can do is just go through, turn off all of the effects them until we see it gone, you know what I mean? All right, so what to say, it gone out a little bit. So which track is this? This is the snare. Oh no, this is the pull tech. Okay, so with it coming from the pull tech, there's no way that I'm going to actually get rid of all of it. You understand? Because the simple fact is that the pull tech is driving the kick so good. One is not a problem, but sometimes it can be a problem. It can be way louder than that. Once the track start playing, I'm going to notice it, but it could be a problem. It's not a problem right now. So what I'm going to do is just continue on about my idea. So let me add some clarity to the track. So make sure we have this set to 0 latency. We'll go double click the N yasso, double click N yasso. We'll set the frequency to 36 hertz. We'll set this frequency up at the top to 19.753. Typically, I'm just pick a random number, which is exactly what I'm just do. Long as I know nothing over 20,000, you're perfectly fine. Then we'll switch this to 36 and we'll switch this down and then to 48. So I have more of a sharper curve. We'll split this though. Steer placement, we'll go mid, and then we'll split it. So we get the stereo sides and the mid. For the mid frequency, what we'll do is left it with part it there. But for the stereo frequency, we'll switch the slope from 48 to 24. And we'll kind of go up a little bit to about like 80 hertz. You know what I mean? Now, notice how much clarity and how much bigger the bass get, even though I take out the bass out of it when I turn off the EQ. When I turn on the EQ, I mean. So this is it with it off right now. Just notice how everything kind of come more present and come forward more when I turn it on. Sounds so good. But I'll switch this to, let's go 12. Actually, let's go 6. All right. No. 12. Let's take this from 80. I'll go 75. Nice. Next, I'm going to compress everything together. So if you do the compression, I'm not going to do it here. Reason being is because I have effects in the track. If I turn off this track right there, so you'll still hear things that play. Mainly what you hear is all of the reverb and the distortion, right? Because then I go to the master bus. So I'm going to have to put the compressor on the master bus, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Typically, when it comes to compression, master bus wise, I typically go for the SSL compressor is a really good one, but in the case of tracks like this where have a lot of instruments and we need something more, just give me a better punch, a better kick. Not saying it's better, it's just better for the situation. I typically draw for the API 2500. Very, very good for bus compression. I really like it for bus compression, and I mean, it's my personal preference. So what I'm gonna do is go through and get about a dB.5, close to 2 dB. We don't want nothing to really 2 dB. We just want like a dB of compression. We'll go medium knee, normal tone, feedback loop without go old, left it pan auto release without turn the release down to really, really fast. I mean, I left it pan auto makeup game so the volume get turned up automatically when I have to do that myself. Release without left that pan 0.5, so really, really fast, and attack without put about 10 millisecond. Threshold without address until we get about a dB of compression. So there's a lot of sticking going on with the compressor, so that just let me know some approach levels as far as processing. We'll start run out of processing power in the FL Studio. So I'll put this to 9. I'm not left it there, so for right now, because if I add the tape machine to it right now, it'll probably start fuck itself heavy. So I'll just lower it at that. Surprise it kind of make me do as much as it make me do, because there's a lot of plugins in this project. How much plugin we use? 86 plugin in another project. Not sure if it account the VSTs or me use make the rhythm, but I know me use about 80 to mix it, so that's a lot. So I'll play it back from the top again. I'll run through it a couple of times.
Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar.
TrackStar, twin summer, me and a couple pretty girl back to back, twin dimmer, twin summer, one buckle ago, you may have to bring a twin back, brother, twin summer, nah fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister, twin summer, man son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama.
Alright, after one of my any stream, I'm gonna start another stream, probably like 9. Just have to decide how I'm one though. So I run through it one more time or any stream and then I'll probably stream again around 9. Either mix another rhythm or build another rhythm.
TrackStar, twin summer, me and a couple pretty girls back to back, twin dimmer, twin summer, one buckle of go, you better bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer, nah fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer, man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama. Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar. Man, TrackStar, twin summer, me and a couple pretty girls back to back, twin dimmer, twin summer, well, one buckle of go, you better bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer, nah fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer, man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama. man, TrackStar. Twin summer, me and a couple pretty girl back to back, twin dinner. Twin summer, we one buckle of go, you better bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer, nah fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer, man, son of Billy, you have to get a twin one mama.
Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar.
Man, TrackStar. Twin summer, me and a couple pretty girl back to back, twin dimmer. Twin summer, we one buckle of go, you better bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer, nah fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister. Twin summer, man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama.
Yeah, man, intelligent dog. Man, fire up. Something else. The reason I'm not anything is because I want to upload this as a separate video. You know what I mean? I don't want to do it in another video. And then it's just this long 4 or 5 hour video. So I'm going to end this at like, I think this is a 2.5 hour right now. So I can upload this separate as just a mixing video. And then I'll start another stream. Like I said, probably like 30 minutes of me just build sitting from scratch. Bless up, Gia, for your donation, brother. I'm someone, all I show support, bro. Small community there, so, you know, link with everybody, bro. For real. Swear. If you hear this, brother, watch. I'm tell her. But, middle fucking... Yeah, I'm gonna end this, get the cover, the thumbnail done for the other thing, and then fire up the next stream in like 30 minutes, just be there or just, or whatever, you know, so... I'll do this one more time. Until then, peace.
Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar.
Man, TrackStar, twin summer, me and couple pretty girl back to back, twin dinner, twin summer, well, one buckle ago, you better bring a twin back, brother, twin summer, nah, fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister, twin summer, man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama. Man, TrackStar, twin summer, me and couple pretty girl back to twin dimmer, twin summer, one buckle ago, you better bring a twin back, brother, twin summer, nah, fuck the single girl, you have to have a twin sister, twin summer, man, son of Billy, you have to get the twin one mama. man. TrackStar. Twin summer, twin summer. Me and a couple pretty girl back to back. Twin dimmer. Twin summer, twin summer. One buckle of gold, you have to bring a twin back, brother. Twin summer, twin summer.